Okay, let's dive into a classic tale of wit versus greed.
So, our story is about two men, Bolaram, a clever farmer, and Jaggernath, his greedy landlord.
Bolaram's tired of being cheated, so he decides to outsmart Jagannath at his own game.
His plan starts with a pretty clever trick, and it involves two identical foxes.
Balaram claims his fox is magical and can fetch chickens on command. Then he sends it off.
The next day, Jagannath arrives to the smell of chicken. Naturally, he's convinced the trick worked.
After they eat, Jagannath demands to see the magical creature.
And this is the trick. Bolaram brings out the second fox, pretending it's the one that returned.
Jagannath falls for it completely. He buys the fox for 1,500 mudras.
Of course, when Jagannath gets home, his new magical fox immediately escapes for good.
Jagannath is absolutely furious, so he captures Bolaram and leaves him tied up in the freezing cold.
But when the landlord's men check on him, something's weird. He's sweating, despite the cold.
Bolaram's explanation? He claims his shirt is magical, keeping him warm in the freezing cold.
And what happens? Jagannath's greed gets the best of him again. He buys the shirt for 2,000 mudras.
Tricked again and publicly humiliated, Jagannath has had enough. This is it.
He has Bolaram tied in a sack, then hung from a tree branch right over the sea.
But right as his captors leave, a man with a hunchback just so happens to walk by. Balaram claims the sack is a magical cure for his back. The man eagerly pays to switch places.
So you could imagine Jagannath's shock when months later Bolaram reappears, alive and well.
Bolaram spins his wildest tale yet, an incredible undersea kingdom that's just loaded with treasure.
Completely blinded by greed, Jagannath just begs Bolaram to take him to this magical place.
The next day, Bujalaram gets two boats ready, one made of sturdy wood, the other of fragile clay.
Once they're far from shore, Balaram tells Jagannath to hit his boat to summon sea spirits.
And just like that, the clay boat shatters and the greedy landlord sinks into the sea forever.
So in the end, it's a clever story that shows how unchecked greed can lead to your own downfall.